Hi, my name is Chris Flynn. I'm an inventor. My mind is filled with ideas and devices that do not yet exist in the world. In the interest of making these inventions real, I have decided to produce a series of videos describing some of my ideas to solicit the interest of partners, investors, and customers. I'd like to take just 4 minutes to show you an invention I call the ZipCoaster, a next-generation zipline roller coaster hybrid that can go around corners and change grades. First, let's take a look at the traditional zipline operation. Usually, a group of customers and at least 2 guides will proceed to the treetops. One guide goes ahead to receive riders while one remains in the rear to safely send riders. At waypoints between rides, the guides administer the task of transferring guests safely and sending them on their way. This is all fine and good, but a great deal of time is spent administering the short time actually spent zipping. I've long wondered what it would be like if a zipline could be more like a roller coaster. If it could go around corners and change grades, it would open up a whole new world of possibilities. Imagine taking a chairlift to a scenic overlook. Perhaps you know of such a place on your property. Now, you understand I can't reveal the magic trick that makes this all possible, so I've excluded the hardware from the demonstration model. Suffice it to say that a technician will fit you with a harness allowing you to ride in either a seated or prone position. The 4-foot tether prevents riders from interacting with the cable or any hardware during the ride and enhances the sensation of flying, especially when traveling around corners. We'll start off with a few low-angle spans so you can appreciate the view from the top. In the interest of avoiding pileups, collisions, and stuck riders, a manual brake is not provided to customers, so just enjoy the ride. Here we pick up a bit of speed and steer towards a stunning view. And swing out over a frightening height. Now that your adrenaline's flowing, let's pick up the pace with some longer spans. 120 feet, 150 feet, and the biggest drop on this course, 220 feet and an expected speed around 50 miles per hour. Then a fast slalom through the forest. Here we pass by the traditional zipline course at about 40 miles per hour. Think they're jealous? And here's a 100-foot section with a 4-foot rise to lose speed and provide a sensation of weightlessness when you head downhill again. And since we can go around corners, at the end of the ride we'll double back for an uphill leg that brings customers to a predictable and smooth stop, where a second technician will take you off the cable. At this point, you're going to want to head to the lift and do it again. Man, I want to ride this thing. That ride took just over a minute, by the way. If you've got a line of kids, that sounds like a pretty great turnaround time to me. Now, obviously, this example is a high-end installation. With a drop of 320 feet, we travel over 2,000 feet. The cost of these 25 towers is a mystery number and can only be predicted by a thorough site assessment. If the target prices can be met, an installation like this could be in place for well under $1 million. That's a lot less expensive than an equivalent ground-based mountain coaster, which also requires a very high-profile footprint, shall we say. The ZipCoaster can be hung from existing structures or trees and leaves the ground underneath the ride virtually untouched. The ZipCoaster is also scalable. With modest waypoint speeds and limited spans, it should be possible to run a ZipCoaster through the forest at a much lower cost. Flying through the forest like a bird, can you imagine? Then there's the aquatic variant of the ZipCoaster. Any of the shapes you see at a water park can be duplicated with the ZipCoaster. Whoop-de-doos, roundabouts, you can fly off the end of the ride into the water. Too much fun. And I'm sure there are industrial applications as well. The ZipCoaster is a really exciting idea with a wide range of applications. It's relatively easy to install, repair, modify, or move. It's efficient to administer with minimal staff and fast customer turnaround. And most importantly, the ZipCoaster is fun, a unique kind of fun you will not find anywhere else. I made this video with a free Google application called SketchUp. I'm by no means an expert with the program, and I could not have assembled this model without the hard work of all the folks who make their models available on the Google SketchUp 3D warehouse. After years of consideration, I believe I have a very elegant, safe, and simple solution to the technical challenge of making a zipline go around corners and change grades. It's kind of a magic trick. If you'd like to help bring this idea forth into reality, please look me up. I can't wait to show you how this magic trick is done. And man, I want to ride a ZipCoaster. Thanks for your time, and thanks for watching.